So just leave it alone.
I'm sure Anna wants to know, but I especially would like to know what you are doing here in Laurel.
There was a time when I was a real help to you.
Well, it's not a big help having to drag you out of jail, honey.
I think the sheriff is being tipped off.
That's a possibility.
You know, sometimes you shouldn't have come in the first place. Now, there's a deputy stationed outside the Talbot's house. We won't be able to check Jennifer's alibi about the key being under the doormat.
Yes, you can, because it's there.
It was?
Hmm? What are you doing down here, anyway?
Well, I had to check out some things. I'm not satisfied with the answers I've been getting.
Do you have them now?
I may have a motive for Russell having killed Al Moody, which in turn could give us a motive for him killing Neil Johnson, too.
That's good, because then maybe the case is all sewed up, right?
It could be.
How long were you in the house before the sheriff came in?
I don't think it was any longer than a few minutes.
That means the sheriff would have been tipped off immediately. I wonder what he was frightened of us finding out.
I don't know.
You know, I'm convinced, even though I can't prove it, whatever it is that this town is hiding has something to do with the Purity Water Company.
That's funny.
What?
When I was hiding in the closet, there was a small tin box there. It was marked on, the Purity Water Company. I was sort of hidden away.
Oh, I'd love to know what was in that.
Yeah. So would I. What closet?
It was downstairs, just sort of off the living room.
You really want to find out what's in that box?
I really want to find out.
Think you can keep the sheriff busy with a few questions?
Oh, I think I could. He won't like it.
Can you show me exactly where that closet is?
Yeah, but how are you going to get in there again?
I have a little plan. It may turn out it's a good thing you had your little talk with Sean.
Hi.
Well, Mr. Bane, this is a surprise.
You know, I didn't think that anything ever caught you by surprise here in Laurelton.
Well, I was so sure that you and your friends were on your way back to Port Charles that I didn't even check the airport. Now, what in the world do we have to talk about?
Well, I have a few more questions I wanted to ask you.
Oh, no, I've answered all your questions I'm going to.
You know, perhaps not.
Look, Russell killed Moody, then he killed Neil Johnson. The murder's solved. Period.
Yeah, I admit I do have a motive.
Good. Write it up, file it away, give it to somebody at Port Charles, and just leave it there.
But you see, there's something that I can't quite overlook.
Oh, come on, Devane.
I know that Russell had an accomplice.
What?
Now, that took you by surprise, didn't it?
Only because it's untrue.
I have evidence.
What evidence?
Well, I'm not actually going to tell you right now.
Well, where's it going to lead you?
To the question of why Neil Johnson went to the brownstone in the first place.
Look, if it's a theory, I'm not interested in hearing it.
Yeah, it is a theory. It's the fact that Neil Johnson found Al Moody's grave. He dug up the body, then he removed the glass eye. Then he took the glass eye to Port Charles to the brownstone to confront someone. But he was murdered.
Sure, by Russell.
No, by the person he came to see.
Oh, nonsense.
I don't think so.
Look, I've had it. I won't even discuss it with you.
Well, I think perhaps you better had. Because I have gone on record as saying that this investigation is not closed. So you better cooperate. Or you could be in a little trouble.
There is nothing else I can tell you.
Well, maybe I better go back over it all again. You know, there might be something I left out.
Aren't I being real polite? Well, you can try and persuade me all you want, miss. It won't work. I never mind talking to a pretty girl.
Well, listen to me. It's really important. It's a carpet bag, and it's probably about the same color as my shirt here. And it's got a little bit of blue in it, and it's a real long, like a long handle. It's really important that I have it because it's got some credit cards in it. And the credit cards belong to my grandmother. And actually, she gave them to me when I went to Texas. She said that I was supposed to mail them back to her because I was supposed to buy a Christmas present for Frisco while I was there. And I just really need, if you could just look around for it for me, it would be really nice.
Well, I'll see what I can do, but I don't know for sure whether we can find it or not.
See, it's got some real important things in there. Those credit cards. My grandmother's going to be so furious if she finds out that I didn't mail them back and if I lost them. That's a lot of money. No? Please?
Well, I'll think about it. Why don't you leave a number where I can call you?
Well, I don't have any paper. Okay, why don't you come here and just, you know, I'll just write it out for you. Well, yeah, of course I am, yeah. I just really need to just...
Another one. Just like the one that strangled Earl Moody.